Ho ho ho, is it going? Hey there, my name is Jonathan, and welcome to Just Eyeball It. Today, we are going to be making something Christmassy. We are going to be making gingerbread cookies, and arguably, this is good for pretty much any occasion. As you may or may not know, today is the Project for Awesome, and although I haven't made a video for that, I am going to be making cookies for Montreal Nerd Fighters. As you probably gathered from previous videos, the first thing you do when baking is put flour in... Look, cloud. We're going to be using whole grain and white flour because this is how we kid ourselves into thinking these are healthy. You know something's healthy when it looks like there's sawdust mixed in. Next, we're going to add sugar, but we're going to mix different kinds of sugar because I like to eat this kind as a snack sometimes, and I don't want to run out. Brown sugar, that's basically candy. Ooh, white sugar shows how refined we are. Next, we'll add the gingers. If you're located particularly far from Ireland, this might be a bit of a challenge, but you can use this root thing instead. Along with this, you'll add nutmeg, cinnamon, and cloves. This is basically like pumpkin pie cookies. Fun fact, nutmeg is addictive and you can get high off of it. Don't do drugs, okay? By now, it should look like this and smell just like gingerbread cookies. If you don't know what gingerbread cookies smell like, I'm sorry, you're kind of for this one. Now, a recipe I looked up said we need to add some shortening and melt it. But I just unplugged the microwave, so let's just use some of this oil. For the record, we have not been following said recipe so far. This is 100% definitely not the right amount. We are now going to add the molasses. This might take a while. Woo! You can like draw things in, oh, this isn't working so well. Molasses was invented by this lady in 1804 so pesky kids would stop coming to her door on Halloween. We will now combine some H2O because I don't know. Ooh, look at all that gluten forming. This is the point where you realize that these are way too sweet and you need more flour. We'll now add a little bit of baking soda, a little bit of baking powder, and pop that baby in the fridge. We are gonna put away everything except the flour because this relationship isn't working out and we're gonna need some space. I don't even know if this step is necessary, but it worked for pie, so maybe. I just realized that we didn't add an egg. That's an important part of baking. This egg was invented by a brown chicken in 1804 because it felt like it. This right here is a cookie sheet with parchment paper on it. We don't have to clean this after. Now normally people try to be fancy and use cookie cutters, but I just don't have any of those. So we're just gonna make one giant cookie and cut it later. Oh my goodness, look, it's round, like a pizza. Like a pizza. Now I wasn't at all prepared for this to happen, but I do have coconut, which is kind of like cheese, sort of. I wonder if it melts. Probably not. And I do have cranberries, which could be like really tiny pieces of pepperoni. Now this is 100% the most festive thing I have ever made on this channel. And I have no idea what it's gonna taste like. This is the part where we wait, look in the oven from time to time, and immediately regret our decision. Repeat as many times as necessary. And it's done! Let's see what it tastes like. Oh my goodness, this pizza's floppy. Well, I ate it, didn't I? Alright, bye! Hello again, and thank you for watching. You might notice all these buttons around here. All of them are clickable and lead to wondrous places. This was an interesting culinary experience. Yup.